But first, the body of a Southwest Virginia police officer who was killed in the line of duty over the weekend was escorted home today.
First responders from across the region were part of the processional for Big Stone Gap police officer Michael Chandler. He was shot in the line of duty Saturday morning while conducting a welfare check at a vacant home. He died from his injuries later that evening at Johnson City Medical Center.
Today, the procession carrying Officer Chandler's body from Roanoke made its way back to Big Stone Gap, Virginia. He was taken to Roanoke to the medical examiners there for an autopsy. This was the scene as the group rolled through Abingdon, Virginia around 2 o'clock. Just an incredible show of public support. His wife, Wise County, Virginia Sheriff's Deputy Natasha Smith Chandler, she was in the vehicle today, driving, leading the procession. Ansley Daniel covered the procession today.
Yeah, she joins us live with more on this emotional day for a small Southwest Virginia community.
Josh and Sarah, it is quiet and solemn here in Big Stone Gap following that procession where people from all over the area and even here in Big Stone Gap came to pay their respects to what they're telling me is a hero lost way too soon. A memorial for fallen officer Chandler was set up this morning by the police chief and town manager at Miners Park ahead of that procession with a patrol car on display. Most of the people I spoke with here either know of him or know him personally. I spoke with a former co-worker and former neighbor who tell me that Officer Chandler would do anything for anyone.
Anybody that knows him just loves him. That's just his element. He just helping someone. Being a police officer is his calling. It's just to help.
Chandler was also a volunteer firefighter with the Big Stone Gap Volunteer Fire Department. Fletcher told me that Chandler and his wife, who led the procession, were married just a few weeks ago, and he had a young daughter who was the light of his life. You can see her there at this memorial earlier today. People from all over came here to Big Stone Gap to pay their respects, like I mentioned before. And everyone here tells me in this small, tight-knit community that they are shaken up by this tragedy, and it impacts everyone here. Live in Big Stone Gap, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
A suspect in the case was taken into custody at the Travel Inn in Kingsport Saturday night. Virginia State Police said that man is being held on probation violation charges out of South Carolina and Wise County. But no charges so far have been announced in relation to the shooting of Officer Chandler, and police have not released the suspect's name even now 2 days later to News Channel 11. We did learn details about funeral arrangements for Officer Chandler. Today we found out his family will receive friends Wednesday at the Wise County Convocation Center on the campus of UVA Wise from 3 o'clock until 7 p.m. and followed by a funeral service. And then graveside services are set for Thursday, those limited though to family and emergency personnel.